Hey guys, and welcome back to another Retro Refurb. Today we have something a little bit different. We are going to be deflocking this Best Wishes. So if you didn't know, for a while they were releasing My Little Ponies that were flocked, and they were called So Soft. Unfortunately, the flocking doesn't last too well over time, and as you can see on the one I have here, on like the edges of her, she's losing her flocking. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the rest of the flocking, which even if we wanted to reflock her, I do believe you'd have to do before you totally reflocked her. So let's just see how it goes. So you can tell that her flocking is coming off with just a little bit of scratching. I'm going to try to start with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. As you can see, I'm just using a brush to try to brush it off. And it is getting flocking off. Of course, her flocking was already coming off with just a little bit of scratching. So it's not, completely adhered to her everywhere. That doesn't mean that this glue is not being stubborn, because it definitely is. So the process is kind of frustrating and time consuming, and as you can see, I kind of just resorted to using my nail. But the nice thing about using isopropyl alcohol is that it does not endanger any paint, like her cutie mark or her eyes. I've seen some people say they use acetone, and of course that definitely will take off cutie marks, it will take off eye paint, but it may work better. I didn't decide to do that. I didn't think it was something that was safe enough, especially in my first try. But I did come up with our goof off. So this is just a household remover of sticky residue. And honestly, it worked great. The nice thing about it, the isopropyl alcohol, of course, has that terrible alcohol smell. This goof off doesn't. It smells nice. And it worked really well. So eventually I did end up getting out just a scraper tool. This is just one of my Cricut tools. It has a flat edge. I wouldn't want to use like an X-Acto knife because, again, I don't want to endanger her for any reason. It may make things quicker, but this will win in time. We will be able to get all of this off. So this definitely is a repetitive process, but if you continue these steps, you will be successful. I ended up putting her in curlers and their standard tail around the leg curl. And the next day when she dried, this is how she turned out. Thanks for joining me again for this retro refurb. I hope you learned something, I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys next time.